Beijing has decided to suspend plans to impose 5 or 10% tariffs on some U.S. imports that had been due to take effect on Sunday. China also said it would extend its earlier suspension of tariffs on U.S. autos and auto parts. This comes 2 days after Washington and Beijing announced a major thaw in their 21-month trade war. And it follows President Donald Trump's cancellation of new tariffs on Chinese products as part of that Phase 1 trade deal. It's unspecified just how long the tariffs will be suspended for, but China will continue to implement its tariffs on other U.S. goods. The two sides have yet to sign the agreements. The U.S. Trade Representative Robert Lighthizer says Beijing has committed to buying $32 billion more farm products over the next 2 years.
It's good news for U.S. farmers. That's what Donald Trump said about the China deal.
It's a Phase 1 deal, but a lot of big things are covered. And I say affectionately, the farmers are going to have to go out and buy much larger tractors because it means a lot of business, a tremendous amount of business.
While China will also ramp up purchases of U.S. manufactured goods, energy and services, the agricultural sector is a major focus. Once the deal is signed, China will import more American agricultural products, including soybeans, pork, poultry, wheat, and corn. In return, the U.S. will import pears, oranges, and fresh dates from China.
There is no doubt that the implementation of the agreement will also significantly increase our agricultural imports from the U.S. China is now the world's largest importer of agricultural products. With the improvement in people's living standards, our demand for high-quality agricultural products is strong, and imports in this area will further expand.
U.S. farmers have been especially hard hit by tariffs in this ongoing trade war.
I'm really glad to hear that we're finally making some progress in China. It's been a long time coming. It was supposed to be easy to win this trade war. We didn't win it yet, and it hasn't been easy. It's certainly been one of the most painful things I, as a farmer, personally have experienced, and my colleagues have experienced.
American farmers are welcoming the news, although with a tinge of caution.
Well, I think all of agriculture in rural America are guardedly excited. The old trust but verify theorem, though, is in the back of all of our minds. We need to see the details. It's fun, and after all this time, and we've looked forward to this moment for a long, long time.
Expert also says devil is in the details, and they've yet to be made public.
So, I think that you have to look at the deal for what it is. I think it is a deal. I think that both sides are making progress. We're moving back toward a fairer, free trade environment.
Both China and the United States agree this first phase is critically important and could set the tone moving forward in what has been a lengthy and tense standoff. CGTN.